Okay, so here is the Villaro pantry. This is after I have gone through and prepared it for this upcoming week, okay, with the stuff that was already in there. So I haven't grocery shopped for the week, so don't judge me on the stuff that you are seeing or not seeing. But this is just to give you some ideas of how to organize your pantry. So I want to start by saying that we're all at different stages of this process, right? Some of you, this is your first step. This is the first introduction to a clean eating lifestyle. So you're easing your way into it, and that's totally fine. Some of you have family members, whether that's husbands that are just set in their ways or kids that are picky eaters, whatever it may be. You have people in your lives that maybe aren't completely on board with joining you in this process right now. And that's okay too. That's reality, right? We can't just change people and expect them to change with us when we're ready to change. What we can hope for is that throughout your process, the people around you notice the wonderful changes that you're getting, you know, whether it's your mood, whether it's weight loss, whether it's your energy level, whatever it may be. Hopefully they start to see that and they're like, man, I want that. And then they'll start to follow suit, okay? And with kids, it's sometimes with some of our picky eaters, it's just a transition. And you slowly start adding these healthy things in, you know, tricks along the way, and they'll eventually start to follow suit too. We can hope, right? Others of you are at a stage where you are like all in. You're ready, right? Like you're taking a garbage bag right now. You're going to your pantry and your refrigerator, and you are just literally taking the crap and throwing it in the garbage bag, never to see it again. Okay? And I love that. That's fantastic. Nothing about this process is right or wrong. You just pick where you're at, and you pick what's best for you, because that's how you're going to set yourself up for success, right? If you shoot too big sometimes, then you just set yourself up for failure, and we don't want that. So just do you, okay? So this is my pantry. This is what works for us right now. So I opened the door a little bit ago, and I just organized it. Basically what I did is I took all the crap, put it on the very top shelf and the very bottom shelf, okay? Because when I open the door, what I want to see is what I am allowed to eat, or what I should be eating, let's say that, okay? Not allowed. Because if I open this door and at eye level are the Lay's potato chips, you better believe that when I'm hungry or I'm tired or I'm lazy, this is what I'm going to grab, okay? We don't want that. So try to help yourself as much as possible and get it out of view, okay? Or hide. Okay, so what I'm going to do now quickly is just go through the things that are in here, why they're in a certain area and whatever, okay? So obviously, oatmeal, that's a yes, we can keep that in there. Shakeology, you're going to hear me talk about this frequently, and I'll get into it more throughout our challenge group. It's my liquid gold, and I love it. Anyways, almonds, okay? Obviously, raw almonds are the best. But if it comes down to you need a little salt in your life, you know, salt is your thing, you're better off to have this than say the chips, okay? So just choose your battles. Same goes for dried fruit. Dried fruit in moderation is okay. Obviously fresh fruit is going to be the best, but again, sometimes you just want something a little chewy or a little sweet, whatever. That can be a good option. Honey. Peanut butter, okay, we use the natural creamy peanut butter. You can use whatever you want. You just really want to look for protein content, low sodium, and low sugar content, okay? So if I zoom in there, okay? So those are the things you're looking for. Fiber, you want high fiber, low sodium, okay? Okay, so everybody's different. Some people count calories, some people don't. My thing is, don't bother with it. If you're fueling your body with the proper foods, you are going to crave the stuff that your body needs, okay? So you don't have to worry about the calories, especially when you start working out. So my personal advice is stop counting calories. Don't waste your time. It's not worth it. You're better off to make sure that you're eating the proper foods and fueling your body properly, rather than putting calories in or not putting calories in, or putting empty calories in, and it gets you nowhere. It's like an endless battle, okay? In the menu for the week and the grocery list, almond butter is an option. I love my almond butter. This is the brand that we use, and I wrote that in there. Obviously, there's hundreds of brands out there, and you choose what you like, okay? The reason I like this is it's at every grocery store, right? It's right by the peanut butter. I don't have to go to a specialty store to get it. I don't have to refrigerate it once it's open. And I've also noticed with this that it doesn't separate. So a lot of almond butters, you have that, like, a lot of you know this, a ton of the oil on the top, and then it's like, so it's separated and you have to mix it up. This doesn't really do that at all. So I love it. So this is my go-to. Okay. Second shelf is where I keep, you know, the beans, okay? Brown rice with orzo, lentils, quinoa. I have gluten-free breadcrumbs. I don't use a ton of them, but I had them there. This is just stuff that was in the pantry, like I said, so I still have to go shopping for our upcoming week, but this is just what was there. Low sodium chicken broth, pink salmon for a recipe I have coming up. You get the idea, okay? So I view that's where it's at. A couple things I wanted to show you for my no-no list is, and a lot of us have these in our pantries, right? So we have pasta, no. White rice, no. Those are all carbs. They have no nutrients. They've stripped them of all the nutrients and minerals that your body needs. So what is the point of putting it in your body if it doesn't do anything for it? You're just feeding it poison, basically, right? Soup, okay? Let's turn it around. Let's look at the ingredients here. If I can get this in here for you. High fructose corn syrup, number 2 on the list. No, okay? It's a refined sugar. We don't want it. It's just crap for our body. So you see how they're hidden? Like all these like refined sugars, artificial sweeteners, they're all hidden in these ingredients, and we don't even realize it until we take a second to look at what we're eating and putting in our body. So those are just no things, okay? Another trick, several years ago I wanted to give up pop or soda, and realized that it wasn't the sweetness of the pop that I loved, it was the fizz. And so I've transitioned to these soda waters. There's a lot of different brands, a lot of different flavors, which is what's fun, right? So we have like all these different flavors in there. So you still feel like you're drinking something kind of fun. You still get the fizz, but you don't have the sugar, you don't have the caffeine, you don't have the sodium. That's huge. Watch, because they'll put salt or sodium in there. You don't want that. No calories, which we don't care about, but so it's basically just a fizzy water, okay? One other thing, because I threw it away. Let me go get it. Follow me through my kitchen. Because I already threw it in the garbage. I'll grab it here. Sugar-free stuff, okay? Some people ask me, well, how about sugar-free desserts? Are those better? Because they don't have the calories, they don't have the sugar in it, and my answer to them is no, absolutely not. I'd rather you have a piece of chocolate cake than have something that says sugar-free. Why? Because if you look at the ingredients, I can't even pronounce these words on here, all right? I mean, what are we putting in our bodies? If we can't even pronounce the word, that's horrible. Right there, aspartame. I mean, it tells you, added for tartness. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? Why are we putting these in our bodies? It's just crap. It's just processed, poisonous food. It does nothing for us, okay? Okay, so that's it on my little tutorial today. I hope it was helpful. I hope you're taking away some tricks. Comment below with your questions, your concerns, your tricks. Things that you've learned along the way that have helped, because this is like an interactive group, okay? We're all learning together. We're all going through this process together. I'm still wanting to learn, so just tell me what you do. And the more you participate, the more you're going to get out of this group. So hope this works. Have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.